So it's cold outside, snowy, rainy, no upper doors. So I bought some. I bought the Polaris brand. There's the part number. Upper doors. They're canvas. This is a 17 model, I believe, but it has the updated doors on it. So we'll see if we can get these installed. Don't think it'll be too bad. Went ahead and pulled the driver's door off. I figured it's cold out here. There's only 2 bolts holding it on, so why not? Taking it out where it's warm. See what we can get done. Here's what all came inside the box other than the upper doors. See if we can't get all this put in the door and put together right. So I stuck the door back on because if you didn't realize, but in the instructions you have to loosen this top hinge mount up to put this bracket on. I didn't want to get the alignment all off. If you can see, this bracket, this tube leans in, and that's the way you tell those apart for which side they go on. You want it to lean toward the inside of the vehicle. These others, I just got them loosely in there. You can go by the pictures to see how to line those up, or which one goes where, because the sides are different. We'll see if we can mark with the templates and drill the holes in this thing. Hopefully it all lines up. Try to line these templates up where it says, and mark. There we go. Pretty close. Hopefully it's close enough for it to line up. got those marked. Let's see how the door actually lines up with those holes. Make sure they're pretty close. Or the upper door. Pretty close. This middle one seems off a little bit. If I can find the right template for it. Good enough. Now we'll drill some holes in there. And we'll start with a smaller hole here for my pilot hole, and then I'll gradually taper it up. Looks like they could have just lined that one up with that. So I got all the brackets tightened down now. I just drilled the holes with the template. Had to waller them out just a little bit to get it to line up with the posts on the door, or on the upper door. Once I got it into the sockets, I tightened them up. It slips in and out pretty good. I'm going to put the inner door panel on. Looks like we're going to drill some more holes in that and tighten her down and make sure it fits good. I know it's probably hard to see, but this is part of the A-pillar little filler piece. So I got the hose drilled, I got it lined up good, but when I try to close the windshield latch for the locking ride, it's too tight on this piece of plastic, so I'm going to cut this piece out of here. Let's see how good this is actually going to do, because it still don't line up great. thing. See if we can get this latch to latch. Okay, well, that kind of worked. That goes there like that. Yeah. Tighten these screws up. I got this thing on. A couple of screws in here. I know you can't hardly see them. See how the door lines up with it now. Well, it's hard to see, but I put the inner door panel in, tightened it up, got all the screws back in it. Door shuts pretty good. Got all my push pins back in. And the instructions don't say anything about this, but I'm going to drill the holes in this piece, and I already kind of marked them when I was trying to line it up. It's a little spot, and this one was so close to this pin I didn't mark it. I can kind of see where it goes, so let's try to drill these and see if we'll get it to line up. The only one I can't really tell is this front one. Hard to see. Oh well. Not really good instructions with these doors. I did try to look at them. Okay, kind of close. There, we're getting there. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Okay. Not that easy to get wound up. Okay. Maybe I was going at it backwards. Well, it's on there. Not perfect, but maybe some fine tuning to get it lining up a little better. See if we can get the other side on. everything's perfect. Hopefully a little fine tuning will get them looking better. They seal up pretty good. A few little gaps down here where they go together. We'll test them out and see how they do. So I've got the Polaris upper doors on now. It's a little rough. Instructions are really vague. You know, not a perfect fit. That maybe some of it's me, but maybe they'll settle in once the weather stripping starts kind of compressing some. This piece broke when I screwed it on. I guess maybe where it was cold. Maybe I tightened the screw up too tight. But this door, you see how close it is to the roof, actually touching the roof. The driver's side don't do that. And you're constantly having to push the weather stripping in to get it to shut. Like I say, I'm hoping some of that'll settle down. Wasn't perfect. Like I say, wasn't super easy. It took longer than I'd hoped. But much better inside with the cold. It's about 30 degrees right now, and right around, don't need gloves or anything in there. It does really good. You can see a few spots, kind of how it don't seal all the way up. Like I say, I'm hoping that'll kind of settle down. Maybe I'll have to bend the frame a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what is the best for these just yet, but I'll keep trying them out and fiddling with them and see if it starts working better. This one's actually doing a little better, but still got to kind of tuck the weather stripping in to get it to go all the way together. But overall, I'm pleased. They're not the cheapest by any means. But so far so good. I mean, we've only rode a little bit in it with the doors, and huge improvement over not having them, obviously. But I'll keep checking them out, maybe update this after a little while.